So if you are a fan of these very aggressive slash burn decks, but you are a little bit tired of Mono Red, I think this could be the perfect deck for you. This is a 5-0, I think it went 5-0 like 3 days ago, and it looks really fun. It obviously plays Refurbished Familiar, and that's pretty much the only reason it splashes black, but that basically means the deck can also play a little bit like Affinity, and you don't have to play cards like Burning Tree Emissary and Rally at Hornburg. Since you are playing the Frogmite and the Enforcer, which could be free creatures, I wonder especially how free the Enforcer will be, because 7 is a lot for a 2-color deck. You can play the Bushwhacker and still make it work, because the Frogmites will be free a lot of the time. Refurb will cost just 1, and we all know that Refurb for just 1 mana is pretty insane, especially when you pair it with the Bushwhacker for the 3 damage in the air. In the Percussionist, only 1 Synthesizer. I wanted to call this deck Rakdos Synthetizer, but it's more of the Rakdos Metalcraft deck, just 1 Synthesizer and 4 of the Blast. Of course, super easy to have the Metalcraft active. Tomb Raider, one of the best aggressive creatures still in the format. Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolts, and then the Epicure and Gingerbrute. Both of those help you with the Affinity count so that you can make your Frogmites and Myr Enforcer much faster. And sideboard, some Duresses, some Extra ID Confession, full 4 of the Pyroblasts, 2 Gorilla Shaman, pretty interesting against the Affinities and Artifact decks, 2 End the Festivities, I think mostly against the Elves or Fairies, and 3 Nihil Spellbomb against all the graveyard decks. It's very simple, I think it will be very effective, let's see how we do. And if YouTube is not enough for you and you are looking for some more spicy lists or Pauper guides or working with me personally, there is now a Patreon for that, link below, and let's jump right to the games. Alright, so we go first. Let's see what this hand brings. Absolutely nothing. Let's mulligan. Okay, this is alright, I would say. It's kinda okay. Since you are going first, okay, it's really interesting. I'll keep. I'll ditch the Jagged Barons. I say done. They mull to 6 as well, so that's reasonable. I'll go Great Furnace. I'll play the Percussionist, I think, already. I'll attack for 1. We are so far from the Enforcer, like, I'm not really sure how exactly, how consistent are they. They go Burning Inquiry, I actually don't mind. Okay, we discarded exactly what we didn't need to discard. I guess we now have an Epicure, it's not so bad. They go install a Neonet, Conduit Pylons. Okay, reasonable. Find the Refurb as well, that's pretty decent. Let's attack. Guess we can Refurb next turn. We can Epicure. I'm not sure if Refurb helps them or hurts them, you know, but... So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. We are close to casting our first Enforcer. They go Conduit Pylons. Okay, Artillerist. It's a combo deck probably. Cathartic Reunion. Never mind, it's Dredge. Okay, Snacker is here. Reasonable. Vault is actually really good. Wow. Play a Vault. Think we'll attack for 2. Okay, let's play the Refurb. How is the artifact count looking? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, so we can actually cast an Enforcer, right? This is sick. And next turn we can do it again. Not bad. Not bad. Very high roller this deck, but not bad. They can also just kill us too, I mean. They go Molten Gatekeeper, okay. I mean, we will slam with everything still, I believe. Gingerbrute. Okay, let's go for a Brute. Let's go for an Enforcer. If they decide to block some weird way, I will use the ability. And I guess we can hold back the Epicure. I mean, yeah, the 1 damage isn't especially thrilling, so I think that's fine. I'm a little bit afraid of their graveyard, not gonna lie. But they don't play Not to the Bone because they are not green, so should be fine. Yeah, Myr Enforcer's still there. Although I'm not sure how good it really is in this deck, not gonna lie. Okay, I guess I'll leave the Epicure back, like with everything else. If you wanna Percussionist trade, that's fine. If you don't, I mean, that's 8 damage, that's a lot. They actually do block the Percussionist. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Refurb, which we can cast, that's really good. Let's see what they discard. Stinkweed Imp. Let's see. They have 2 cards in there. They use the Stinkweed Imp's ability. They have 15 creatures. We are not dead yet, even if they get enough for a Dread Return. Do they have that in the graveyard? No, they don't have a Dread Return there yet, which is very nice. We can block the Keeper too. They unearth the other Keeper, okay. So they can try to go for it, for the combo now. It's like Reunion or Mud, okay. Do you discard the Return? Oh, you want to mill a Return and enough creatures to kill me. I know what you're doing. Imp? No return. Okay, that's good. It's pretty unlucky that no return there yet. So let's see what they swing with. Nothing. Okay. Kind of Chain Lightning should be enough to kill them, right? I will just swing with everything. Make this guy unblockable by using the Vault. Chain Lightning should do it. -2. Beautiful. I mean, barely made it before they could combo, which is, I guess, fine. We can bring in the Spell Bombs. That's kind of decent. What do we get rid of? I don't think the Bolts are too good. I don't love the... They play Chain Lightnings there, I think. Yes, I'll get rid of those. Bring in the bombs. I guess 1 Enforcer. Duress, I don't like that. Gorilla Shaman, probably not. And the Festivities, I don't think that's necessary. Duress, that's like too defensive, I think. I think we are okay with the spell bombs. With your Golgari Dredge, we can play against one another with your Dredge. Okay, so now they are going first, and we do find a Synth with double bridge. Pretty slow hand, but it doesn't mean it's horrible. Have enough lands. It's decently slow though, like very slow. I think I want to mulligan, it's super slow. It's alright, I don't hate this hand, let's keep. What do we ditch though? It's a 2-2. I want to keep Refurb, Bolt. I think it's a whacker. We don't have double red anyway. They will go Insolid Neonet probably. Oh, they go Epic here. Okay, reasonable. Bolt. Okay, let me Percussionist attack. If you wanna trade, I'm decently happy about that. Although, if I don't attack, I could Refurb next turn. And that's pretty appealing. I skip attacks actually here. If they trade, we don't have the best answers for it. We can Refurb and then we are one off of Frogmite. If we find an artifact land, we are in heaven. Juanito, what's up? They go Fateless Looting. Snacker Giant, it's very good. If you have another Looting, Snacker's back. Maybe Inquiry too. If they have Inquiry, we could be in trouble. They will actually attack. Okay, I won't block. We want to keep this artifact creature alive, and that's end step. Another Clockwork is, wait, that's actually perfect because we can Clockwork. Now we have 3. They have something in their hand. We'll Refurb them, and then we can Frogmite for free. That's sick. But we are still relying on top decks though. Dread Return. Okay, I guess we helped them a little bit there. I guess we can use the Lightning Bolt to get them off the Dread Return and just push through damage. I think that's pretty good as well. Guess we are playing Frogmite as well. Decent amount of artifacts. They all blood. The Delver, you never catch me live? Well, now you did. I'm glad. Welcome. So they ditched the pylons, probably a little flooded. We still have the Lightning Bolt to keep them off the returns. If they like keep blockers, it might be worth it to just bolt. Or ideally we could bolt their face. They go Fateless. Snacker's Buck. Okay. Well, what's the best we could draw here? I don't really know, to be honest. No attacks. End step. Okay. Wow, another bolt. Let me attack here. Guess we will slowly ditch the bolts to their face. I doubt that's life gain in their deck, so the bolts could be really, really good. They'll block the Clockwork. Be my guest. That's awesome. Enforcer. I was afraid of that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So maybe next turn we will be able to cast that if we draw well, but not this turn. So we'll pass. They will Siege Smash. I'll just tap it for fun. End step. Okay, we are on 1 mountain, so the Enforcer is probably not happening, but it could. They flashback Looting. Okay, they should have attacked first, maybe. Well, if they want to block, then definitely not. We can Lightning Bolt the Snacker. Still have a decent amount of pressure. They go Stinkweed Imp. They find it. Cool. We have no black for Refurb / Spellbomb, but Spellbomb can be useful anyway, which is nice. End step. I think I'm bolting the Snacker. I think the 2 damage from Refurb are pretty valuable here. Find a Clockwork. That's good. Let's attack for everything here. I bet next opponent will be a guy who plays Gruul and has Vivi's avatar. I guess who that is. Fun thing is, this deck I think has horrible matchup against Gruul Ramp. Like, horrific. But, well, maybe miracles can happen. They play 3, pay 3 rather. Flashback Looting, alright. They don't have enough creatures, but Snackers is back. Snackers are back actually. Multiples. The thing is we can just bolt face. Wait, they are not back actually. Why are they not back? Did they draw with anything else? I mean, maybe. I mean, okay, if this is what all they have, then for sure. He will attack. 1. Let's try to bolt. Okay, I guess that's 2-0 against Mono Red Dredge. Game well played. Alright, we go against GDB and hand is very land heavy, but we have the Epic here, and all those lands can serve as a fodder to Affinity, and we are going second. I think I can keep this. Feels a little weird, but I think we can keep this. They go Delver. Alright, I'll go Great Furnace. I will go Clockwork Percussionist. He'll bring Terra Nuls. We have a pretty difficult game against Terra, I would say. Like, very, very difficult. Next turn we can Frogmite, but if they counterspell, we can't. Do you attack? You probably do. Yes. Do you have another land? I would assume you do. Lorien, you do have a land, but it means no counterspell for the Epic here, which means we can slam a Frogmite. Wow, look at this. Okay. Well, this is kind of nasty. Let's actually bolt. Let's attack for 1. Let me Epic here. Let me Refurb. They will discard, which kind of helps them just a bit. And let me Frogmite, unless they play Force Spike. No, they Thoughts Cover. Demon Fairy Island. Alright. It kind of helps them in a way, you know. Depends how many snakes they already have. Lloyd, got you live. Nice, I love your content. Thank you very much. Means a lot. I'm very happy about that. Okay, discard Thoughts Cover. Makes sense. Well, just Frogmite. So will you still attack with the Aberration? I don't mind. They could just slam it there, for all I know. It's crazy that they can just do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, do we just lose or... I guess I will blood token away the mountain first. Bolt. Doesn't quite work. I'll Percussionist though. I'll do this, I think. I want to keep the Frogmite to kill the Terror later on. They block this. Okay, they go down to 13. We say go. Ponder. They'll run a Serpent too, alright. But they are fully tapped, which is pretty good. They are attacking for a lot. We're slam back. Find a Bolt. That's pretty good. Okay, we can Furnace. I guess we are slamming with... Yes, I think I know what we're gonna do. We are slamming with everything. So block like that. We will bolt this. We connect and we bolt this. And then we will block with some Clockworks, I guess. We go down to 1, which is insane. They cycle Lorien. I mean, if they have more snakes, it's probably just over, right? But consider attacking with 1, so they give a card if they attack. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I will do that now, but I didn't really mind the damage. I know they have no pinging, so I don't mind staying at 1. Oh, this is pretty bad, though. Okay, I guess we won't play the bridge. I mean, if they have Sleep of the Dead, we lose anyway because of 4 mana, so I think that's the only thing we can do here. If they have Deem, though, we lose now, but what you gonna do? Let's increase the clock. We will keep the Drossforge Bridge in hand to maybe mess them up, mess with them a little bit. They Thought Cover. I don't see Sleep, so that's fine. And 1 Deem is in the grave. They Brainstorm. Probably will find it eventually, right? Maybe I should have kept both monkeys, but that's kind of hard. But could have. Definitely could have, right? Do you follow Card Market's channel on YouTube? I sometimes see a couple of their videos. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed, but I sometimes see a couple of their videos, yes. They're pretty funny and I like what they do. I also buy from Card Market quite a bit, so it's only fitting. Clear attackers are blocking now. We get a card. They have some counter magic in their hand, I'm sure. Lightning Bolt. Cryptic Serpent. Refurb. Well. Play a Refurb first. They will probably counterspell Refurb. No? What do you have? Is it a counterspell? You have so suspiciously. But they discarded this spell, so this has to be a counterspell. So let's play like it is actually a counterspell. I'll just attack. I mean, the plan is to double block and then finish them off. I'll try to bolt them, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. This has to be counterspell, by the way. Oh, it's another dispel. Sure, reasonable. Let's still hold the Drossforge Bridge and say go. They have 1 card in hand. We have to double block here, so we will do so. See what we get. Jagged Barons kinda helps. We need 1 damage. That's 1 damage if it goes through. Does it though? It does. Okay, let's attack. Wow, nice. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. Problem is the sideboard. Like, what exactly is bad and good in this matchup? The bolts. I mean, I don't like Chain Lightning yet again. I mean, we can use it to finish, but that's about it. I think Whacker is reasonable, but they will play a lot of Anul. Don't love the Synth. I like the Percussionist. Guess we can still get away with cutting some Chain Lightnings. Bring in the Confession. Guess 1 Frogmite. We can bring in some Spell Bombs too. And we need the Pyros. How do we solve the Pyro problem is my question. I guess like 1 Bushwhacker, 1 Enforcer. Actually 2 Enforcers and more Pyros. I think the Enforcers will be so bad to cast them, like so hard. Although we did bring the Spell Bomb. I guess 1 Lightning Bolt can suffice. Bring in the Pyro. Yeah, I think I like this. Mango, Tome, and me at the same table. Sick. Wow, that would be cool. The thing is, Mango and Tome are actually very good players. I would get smoked, I think. Well, it depends what would they play, right? I think I would get smoked. Lloyd didn't expect that win. I didn't too. They usually, exactly like you said, they usually draw some form of counter magic or sleep or demon inferior or something like that. I was thinking about trying out a version of Terror with no Delvers because I feel like the Delvers, although great, are usually a little bit like they don't really go with the plan, right? Like, yes, they are a tempo card, but they delay your snakes by quite a bit, and I kinda enjoyed playing, especially after each sideboard, I kinda enjoy playing Delverless snakes, in my opinion. Let's keep this one. I think it's fine. They're going first though, so they can just straight up annul us or blue blast us or whatnot. They will definitely hit the Percussionist with annul/blast, so they have like 11 ways to deal with the Percussionist. I'll just go epic here because they need to have Force Spike or blast, and I think they will start blasting ASAP. No? Okay, that's great. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but I will take it. We can play the bridge. We can also play the mountain if you want to go super fast. Blast. So they maybe don't have a Blue Blast in their hand right now. Possibly. Okay. Wow, Great Furnace is actually quite good. But I think I wanna play the bridge so I can refurb next turn. I think refurb is really, really nice. I'll play the Epic here. It works. I'll go Dross Forge Bridge. They're kind of keeping their blast for something. I don't know what for. They go Mental Note. Maybe they just don't have them. 3. Brainstorm. Okay, could be a Fast Snake. We have no way of dealing with Fast Snake. I think Serpents are balanced, but there with Ward 2 is like, that's just insane. That's like one of the most insane cards. It's up there with Spellstutter Sprite, Refurbished Familiar, cards like that, you know? Latest Mango's videos is Peak Magic Skills. I need to see those. I guess it's true that their blasts kind of work even after it comes, right? So, okay, they go Scour. Are they planning on turn 3 Terror? They will double Island, so that's not gonna happen. So we will take this opportunity to go all in here, actually. Like, all in. They have a counterspell. They could have 2. They're chilling. They are not doing anything. And I think this mountain is a subject to blood tokening it away, to be real. Ooh, okay, this is really coming together. Let's try Clockwork. This will get countered like 1,000,000%. This is not gonna go through, no matter what they have. Probably Blue Blast, Null, you know, anything. They hate this card. It's really good. It's really nice against them. They decide to Blue Blast it. I don't mind. I'll go... Well, I'll attack first. I'll chill. I'll go Great Furnace. I'll go Refurb. This needs to eat an Annual, which it can, if they have it. And then... Okay, they don't have Annual exactly. That's good. Let's see what you discard. Lorien. Okay, then let me Frogmite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this just Enforcer angle? I mean, that's cool. This gets Annulled then. No, but if they have it, if they had it, they would use it on the fam, so that's not bad. I mean, that's a good turn 3 if you ask me. I'm not sure if the Bushwhacker is something you... Okay, well... Oh, they probably have like 8 snakes now and you just lose. Is that a possibility? We'll see. They have a counterspell, possibly. Okay, first, let me ditch this mountain. I don't like it. Furnace. It's probably gonna get ditched soon. I will Gingerbrute. I'll make this... I think I'll make this unblockable, actually.
Hi!
And we can attack for decent 3 here, which they can do much about. If I attack with everything, it's just 3 more damage. Enforcer gets traded. It just doesn't look that good. Yunfall Vershite, I think is how you pronounce it. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Imagine if they didn't have banned the... Oh, the Black Red Cranial. Jesus Christ, I don't want to imagine even. That seems insane. The Holy Trinity. In Italy you have pasta, pizza, and mango. That's actually right, that's right. So they don't even attack. Wait, this is kind of good. I definitely ditch the mountain then. Wow, okay, well, just a little bit flooded here. We will attack for 3 again, using the Brute ability. Let me just... Wait, why I couldn't activate? I couldn't activate. There was no window. What? I usually attack and activate after. What was that? What was that? What? It always worked. Okay, that's bad. Now our clock is much lower. I think we might be losing because of that, honestly. That's so sad. Oh, the Gingerbrute was too important. Why do this to me? Yeah, blood tokens are usual land cycling, but this game is probably lost. Okay, Lorien. Damn, the Gingerbrute just butchered my clock. Wait, they have no counter. Oh my god, so nasty. We have a Pyro, which we can cast. Destroy the Tolarian there. Pay the ward. Yes. Let's attack with everything. This is really good. Wow. We win the game. I guess that's how you do it sometimes with Refurb. That was really good. But the Gingerbrute death was terrible. But the top deck kinda made it work anyway. Awesome. We go first here against Sophia. And hand is actually really sweet. So we will open with a Drossforge Bridge, I imagine. It's turn to Refurb into Refurb. Maybe Refurb Bushwhacker actually, which is pretty great. If they play Mono Black Sacrifice, it's kinda hard. They kept 7. No, they mulligan 6, but how do they have 6 cards when they... What? Oh, they go second, of course. I almost thought I'm going crazy. Nail Spellbomb is not so great against us, which we actually are pretty happy they play this on 1. We make them discard Avenging Hunter. Is this Gardens? Probably is. Gardens are a difficult matchup, actually. Very difficult. We just... They have Wellspring. Okay, well, we can explode them a little bit here. They draw. Another Bushwhacker. Damn. Let's play a Refurb. Make them discard 1 more. Let's see what they discard. Defile. That's an awesome discard for us. They probably don't know we are playing Bushwhacker though. Well, now they do. I think they should have kept the Defile and maybe reconsider a little bit. I'm from Czech Republic, by the way. Where are you from, Fields? We will attack for whopping 8. That's a lot of damage. Next turn, if they don't answer, we have another Whacker. We've got a lot of Europeans here, which is nice. Also a lot of Americans too. A lot of people are from Texas and Colorado, I think. That's what I remember. Okay, so they use their turn to sacrifice a Wellspring. I mean, it's not like, it's pretty reasonable. They probably need to find a land, and I imagine they could have a D-file or maybe even Spinning Darkness, although that's not really on the menu right now. So best draw would be Swamp D-file. They instead find a cottage. Pretty slow on their part. Mountain, that's really nice. We will just Bushwhacker again, and that's great. This is probably lethal, honestly, right? Like, kinda has to be. Yeah. Well, that's the first win. You're from Texas? I knew it, I knew it. This is from France. Okay, sick. Lolly learning to speak Czech? It was actually. That was good, Lolly. That was really good. Do we care? Like, we probably want to play some Duresses, but instead of what? Like, instead of what? I'm not sure how good is Duress. It's decent, because they have a lot of removal. I think Duress is pretty important. One Biker, one Enforcer, double Duress. Keep it simple, probably submit and say go. Oh, so you actually have to go? Okay, well, have a good day, bye. Have a good day. Ooh, hand is almost nice, but not really. One-landers are unkeepable. Well, going to 5 is a nightmare. Guess we have to keep this. Which is probably the Enforcer. We can't go to 5 with this deck. Probably the first hand was the best, but can't do much about that. Best draw a land, not even close. Clockwork, alright. Still need a land. If we miss a land a couple games in a row, turns in a row, I think we have to go to game 3. Because you have to have at least 2 lands to function, but you need all the colors, so 3 is better. Campfire, yeah, that's bad. I mean, if you don't find a land, we are not beating Campfire double plant token, so we just concede, I think. Okay, well, I guess we're not conceding yet. I'll Clockwork. They have no black yet, but that can change. We attack for 1. They didn't find a land, so that's so funny. We almost wanted to concede because we don't have a land, but they actually, they did the same thing that we planned to do since they didn't find a land. Alright, I guess I'll take it. Okay guys, we are back with the conclusion, and we played a lot of decks. We played just about 3 hours of this deck. It's very weird, so at first I thought it's really bad, then it started being quite nice actually, and it's basically a gamble machine. Like, you just need just enough of your colors, because the Vault of Whispers are very much an imposter in this deck, because the Bushwhacker is double red, very impossible to do with the Vault of Whispers. The original deck plays 1 swamp. I instantly replaced that with a mountain when I realized that the Bushwhacker is double red, but other than that, the cards are pretty good. It really depends what you draw. The Enforcer can be super easy in some games, like turn 3, but in some other games it can be impossible and you don't like have it until like turn 5 or 6, so it really depends. It's just a gamble machine. If you get the perfect start, just a couple of decks can really beat you because you're extremely fast, but if you get an average start, you're kind of a worse red deck, I would say. So try at your own peril. This deck is very interesting, very cool attempt. I'm not really sure how the person went 5-0. We did win some games, but I'm not sure this is a 5-0 deck. There is almost no card advantage. We can see some card selection with the Epic here, right? We can also see 1 synthesizer. I don't know why it's even there. We didn't draw it once, I think. I think it's there just once because if you flip the Enforcer, it's not the best, and you can flip generally some cards at a pretty bad time. But other than that, the Mono Red core with a little bit of Affinity is cool. There were some really good cards in some really interesting matchups, like for example the Gingerbrute seemed to be really good against Terror, and the Refurb as well, because they can't really block it because of the flying. And if you combine that with the Bushwhacker, it actually seemed like a pretty good combo, but you need to have the colors for it, and Vault of Whispers kinda disperses that idea. Sideboard was cool. I don't really know what to think of it. Some things are maybe missing. For Pyroblast effect is too low against Terrace, like 6 or 7, right? Spellbomb is nice. Duress, I'm not really sure when exactly you want to play this, and 1 Extract the Confession, I guess you can find it against the Terror or Boggles. But that being said, let me know what you think about this deck, and how would you make it better. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Have a great day, and bye.